Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27, November.
Oh yeah. What's going on, guys? Let's go through and do all of our checks. We'll check the audio.
Runway 27, cleared to land.
So I'm doing
Holding
now.
short runway
So
27.
please stand by as I get everything set up. Get the Discord set up also.
Number 1, cleared for the option. Runway 27, November 390 India Oscar. Delta Romeo Mike Lima India November Echo Romeo Heavy. Line up and wait runway 27. Number 1, cleared to land. Runway 27. Volaris 847. Alpha 9990 is on final runway 27. Full stop.
I think it's right here or something, right?
Blue 116.
Oh, yeah,
You're on an
yeah,
active airport. Please contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. Delta Romeo Mike Lima India November Echo Romeo Heavy. Runway 27. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Okay,
cleared for takeoff. Runway 27.
Okay.
Delta Romeo Mike Lima India November Echo Romeo Heavy. Alpha 9990. Roger. Thank you. Alpha 9990.
Alright, let's check our weight and balance real quick. I believe we have about 300 people on board. I just hit normal. I didn't mean to hit that button, but it's okay. Let's go to passengers. We only have 196. We're going to go about 300 passengers on board. Not a full flight, but
super.
You know,
Hold
not
short
a light flight
27.
either.
Holding short runway 27.
Cargo,
Alpha
we'll do that as normal. Fuel tanks, do that as normal. We'll leave all that as is. And what's going on, guys? It's Blue Games. Welcome back to another stream. Welcome aboard Blue Arrow. Today we're being flown by Lufthansa by popular request. I'm flying this livery, and also by popular request I am streaming on a Saturday. So yeah, I'm here. I usually don't have free time on Saturdays to stream, but today was an exception. So today we're planning on doing 2 flights. I was going to do some stuff with IFATS, but they are now offline. And they also were doing some stuff in another region that I do not own, so maybe another day. But it's all good. We have a good time today. We believe we have It's Dre with us today. We also have Skyhawk Gaming. Let's take a look outside and see if they're next to us. I think where'd it go? They might have already pushed back. I'm not sure. They were here a second ago. What's going on, E-Train? Welcome back, bro. We're at San Diego. I forgot to mention that. Loading up at K-San today, Kilo Sierra Alpha November, San Diego International, and we're headed to San Clementine, KNUC, Kilo November Uniform Charlie, and then from there planning on heading back to Palm Springs. That is the idea. So I haven't even created a flight plan. I'm just trying to get things figured out. It looks like we'll go ahead and cut to the ground. It looks like people are still taking off at runway 27, even though the wind is going in the other direction. But that makes sense because San Diego always, even when the wind is going the opposite direction, always takes off from runway 27 and lands on runway 27, unless there's an extremely strong wind from the ocean. So we're gonna plan for runway 27. And then, I mean, it's going to be pretty short. This first flight, especially in 747, is pretty fast. We'll fly straight out here. We'll make Sarge our first waypoint. And then from there, basically, we're just going to connect the dots. And, you know, we'll just, start on our long approach into San Clementine Island. And it's a pretty big plane for this island. People do it all the time. I have personally never landed a 747 at San Clementine, so that'll be experience for me. It's always been a challenge for me to land here anyways, because it's on an island, and if you get, if you're short, you land right in the ocean, which is not what you want. So I'm hoping that today we have a good landing into San Clementine Island. And also, not only do we not land in the ocean, but we don't drive, go off of the runway at the end into the ocean. And like I said, we're at K-San. I loaded up at gate 12. Sorry, I didn't read the comment there. Yeah, we're loading up at gate 12, and we'll see if we can push back here pretty soon before it gets too busy again. It's usually very busy here at San Diego. So we do have a few aircraft behind us. Flight plan is done, so you guys can go ahead and copy that whenever you're ready. Or if you would like, you can make your own flight plan, or whatever is up to you. So I'll wait just a minute just to give you guys a second to get loaded in, whoever would like to join us. And again, I also am on Discord chat too, if you would like to join me there. You can talk through voice through there. They will not hear you on the stream, but you can talk to me on there if you would like. But you'll probably want to mute either the stream or Discord because you'll hear my voice twice, and that's going to be very annoying. I don't even want to hear my voice twice. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope you guys are having a really good weekend. It's good to see you guys on a Saturday. Again, welcome E-Train, welcome Skyhawk Pro Gaming, welcome It's Dre. I think that's all we got in here so far, but I'm pretty sure we'll get some more people in here on board later on. So without further ado, let's go ahead and request pushback. Not sure how long it's going to take us to get out of San Diego today. It's kind of busy out here around the gates, but I'm not sure how many planes are actually waiting to take off and stuff like that. So pushback is approved. We're actually expecting runway 9. He just gave us 9. So we'll acknowledge that. I don't know why people are still taking off at runway 27. Maybe he's in a runway change right now. So we're gonna go ahead and do what he said, and we'll taxi push back and taxi to runway 09. So if you haven't heard it before, please listen to the safety video.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight.
Which most of us have heard it before. Even if you've heard it before, they always say you should hear it again, because even though we've all heard the safety video a million times, none of us probably even know what to do in an emergency. And in the situation that we may, crash land in the water, which is very highly likely in this situation of us landing at San Quintin Island and, stalling out right above the water, it's definitely possible we could all be trying to do a water landing. So definitely listen to that and pull out your brochures ahead of you and all that good stuff. It looks like a Richie Breaker right ahead of us. I'm pretty sure he cut in front of us. I'm pretty sure he was not clear to be where he is. But hey, I'm no one to judge right now. I'm no one to judge. Hey, one thing I was saying, I was recording a video yesterday. I wasn't streaming it, but I was recording a video yesterday as I was flying. I did a few flights, not on the stream, just on my own, just to have for fun, like most people do, just flying around for fun. But I was recording it with my iOS 11, and I was flying out of LAX and San Diego yesterday, and I was like, you know what, you gotta just expect people to do stupid stuff when you're flying on training server. Like, it's just how it is. Let's go ahead and request taxi. You just have to expect people to do stupid stuff. That's just how it is in training server. Until you get to expert server, then you can complain about when people cut in line or when they jump on the runway when they're not supposed to. But when you're on the training server, that's just how it is. I mean, there is no standard in training server. I mean, yeah, you get penalties, but no one cares.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted signs
we're taxing
throughout the cabin, as well as any crew member instructions.
We got blue 69 over there. That's straight on the left, and blue Skyhawk
is not allowed
on the right,
any flight, and federal law prohibits
757,
tampering with, disabling, or destroying a resting smoke detector.
We're gonna get our cameras set up. I like to have a camera right behind the tail. But the camera that follows with the plane, I like to have that camera set behind me, so that way. Please don't tell me they gave you runway 27. It's true. But anyways, I like to have my view right here so that when I'm taxiing out the plane, I can still, drive, taxi around without having to look around. Hit the brakes, wait for him to get out the way for a second. But then I'm going to use this view so then I can look around, So I keep this view kind of set here so far and look from behind the plane. I can use that, and then I have this view right here for basically kind of like a free look around.
Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head.
I like that. I like that Sky Team. Right there, Airline Sky Team. I think it's a 777.
But don't worry if the bag gets inflated.
I'm looking forward to getting the 777. That's one plane I don't have that I actually do want. But I've been limiting myself, again, I say this almost every video, but I've been limiting myself to not buying anything else until Global comes up, so I don't want to waste any money.
If you're seated in the first or business class cabin, a life vest
I also
either
don't know how much
between your
Global's
seats,
going to cost.
under your seat, or in a compartment under your arm.
Alright, so this first flight should be pretty short. Not expecting it to take too long. I'm going to go ahead and contact Tower. This guy's just
Slip
sitting
the
there.
vest over your head. Fasten the
I
two
guess he's
straps
waiting.
to the
Yeah,
front
he's
of the
waiting
vest,
to
and then adjust the straps loosely
get on the
around
runway
your
there.
waist.
We see if we have anybody else on the runway
only one strap, wrap it around your waist
got one
and attach it to the buckling frame.
like a little Cessna.
As you leave the plane, inflate
That's
the
probably what
vest
happened. We have
by
somebody
pulling
else
down on the red
landing.
tab
I'm
at
not
the
sure what
bottom of
he's
the
doing over
vest.
here. Yeah, he just crashed.
Or manually inflate
Ryan
it by
O'Connor
blowing into
just
the
crashed into
tube
a.
at shoulder level.
We have
You
about
can
5, 6
activate a
people
light
online
by
right now.
pulling down on the tab in front. If your vest doesn't have a tab, the light will activate automatically in the water. If necessary, we'll distribute instant light vests for other locations.
Like I said, when you go to training server, you just have to expect
Also,
to see people do dumb stuff. Like, look at that. He's about to drive. He's about to crash right into the
before we
water.
take off, be sure your seat is
But yeah,
upright
I mean,
and locked.
it is
Your
what it
tray
is.
table
You just have to
to
deal
the
with
left,
it and,
and
you know,
all
play your own
carry-on
game.
items are properly stowed.
I
As
mean,
we
I
come to the
personally like
cabin
to be
for our
more
final
realistic
safety check.
when I
Please
fly.
let us know if
I
you have
also
any
know a lot
questions.
about flying it so that I am able to be
Now
a little more
it's time
realistic
for
also,
everyone to
you know, when it comes to
review
procedures and stuff. Some
information
people don't know, and it's
cards.
okay that they don't know, but the point is they need to follow instructions by the ATC, and also, you know, when ATC tells you, you know, go to forums online to learn more about how to follow ATC instructions, like seriously go look it up. And then I'm here too, if you ever need help, or if you ever have any questions about what does ATC mean when they say this, or what does this command mean, I'm definitely here for you guys. United 2-3 taking off. What's going on, Bishop McGalley? Long time no see. Man, we are stacked up right now. We need a screenshot of this. Hold on, let's go to free time. Look at this. Okay, we gotta hurry before this guy moves. Go a little bit higher.
Number 3, runway 27,
yeah.
clear to land. Alpha 9990 is on final runway 27.
Alright, I'm gonna wait for
number 3,
that to go away and then
runway 27, Alpha 9990. San Diego Tower, United 2150, ready for takeoff at runway 09.
Yeah, so we're, I think we're first in our group, and then we got Blue 69 right behind us. He's with us. And we got Skyhawk Pro Flight Gaming right here, and yeah, it's a 757, and then behind him we got ETR 105. I don't know, is that E-Train? I'm not sure if it's E-Train or not. No, E-Train, yeah, that's E-Train, in the 747 by United. And then Kestrel, I don't think I know who that is, and then Tyler, a bunch of other people that we don't know. And a little bitty FedEx. That's the guy who just crashed. Alright, let's go back to our plane. Okay, we're still in line. I'll set my wing view to be right there. And I like the engine view too. Let's go to the left wing. Okay, he just gave me the clear to take off on number 3. I'm not sure why. Okay, so we're gonna take off because he just gave us clear to take off. I'm not sure why. Okay, you know why? Because he got offline. He's like, I don't care. I'm giving all y'all takeoff clearance. So I saw that he said to take off, so I'm taking off. Oh my god, this is stupid. I'm only out here because I got clearance to take off, so I am on the runway. He better not fly through me. Please don't fly through me. Don't be that. Don't be lame like that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take off. Oh, and guess what? UK pilot Kestrel 09er wants to get up ahead. We're just gonna bulldoze him over then. He's gonna be the lane one. Alright, strobe lights, landing lights. Not sure why it says rotate so soon.
San Diego Unicum, United 2150.
We're gonna rotate as soon as we can. 140 works.
San Diego Unicum. Southwest 7839 is on final. Runway 09.
Looks like somebody else.
San Diego Unicum.
God, there's like this fly.
Is on final. Runway 27.
Alright, rocker heading right there. I wonder who this is, but he is literally right under us. Look at this. Look at this chaos right here. This is why I don't... Training server. That's what this is. Training server. I expected this though. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, I knew what I put myself into when I got here. Yeah, Bishop, I know you're in Australia, so our sleeping times are completely different. So it's good to see you here while you're awake.
Departing north. San Diego Tower, Alpha Alpha
And dope,
Mike
Bishop
16,
McGowan. I'm glad you're learning
ready for
ATC,
takeoff
man.
at
So it's going to help you with your
09,
flying too when you
departing
learn
north.
the real life
Going
ATC
southwest
procedures and stuff like that. So
7,839. San Diego Tower,
that's great, man.
Southwest 7,839.
Alright, so let's see, where's our first waypoint? We need to make let's go ahead and make a right turn.
Inbound for landing. Requesting
We'll head south of the airport, we'll make a right turn, and then we'll intercept our, we'll make a right turn south of the airport, and then we'll head back up to Sargent's that way.
Ready for takeoff at runway 09, departing north. Attention all aircraft, runway change is in progress. San Diego Tower, Sierra Kilo Yankee Hotel Alpha Whiskey Kilo, ready for takeoff at runway 09. Departing straight
let's
out.
go ahead and get off of San Diego
Tower,
because they're not saying nothing but nonsense right now. A bunch of stuff going on.
09.
Right now we're headed to San Clementine, KNUC. My bad, I did not
Whiskey
say
Mike
that.
014 is 7 nautical miles to the east at 2,500 feet.
Beautiful view
Inbound
right
for
there.
landing.
Loving it. Look at that
Requesting
beautiful
runway
Lufthansa
27.
flying over.
San Diego
Man.
Unicum, Echo Tango Romeo 105 flight of 3. Taxiing to runway 09.
Alright, as we're climbing, we're just past the 6,000 feet. I go up with the flaps a little bit, just a little at a time on a 747, because if you do it a lot at a time, the nose will jerk like crazy. It's pretty ridiculous. And we're not actually going to go all the way to 12,000. We're going to go about to 10,000. Because we're not flying very far, so... And we'll also keep our speed down to about 225. I'm not going to go all the way to 250. Like I said, very short flight, and it's a big plane, so I want to make sure that, you know, we don't have any issues. Let's jump back into the cockpit and just check on things. Let's zoom in. Let's see, who is this? It's Dre on our right side. I don't see him out the window. Oh, there he is. And there's San Diego off of our right wing right there. What's the optimum graphics card for Sims? Are you talking about on a mobile device, or are you talking about on a computer, like a PC computer? And again, all these screenshots will be posted to the Discord channel when the stream is over. On a PC, to be completely honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what's the best graphics card for a PC. If you're planning on using it for a flight simulator or a very a graphics card heavy game. The reason I say I don't know is because I want to get one myself, and I don't know which one to get either. So when you find out, let me know. And also when you find out who wants to donate one to me, let me know too, because it ain't cheap. Alright, let's make sure we're going in the right direction. 289 is where we want to go. We're at 10,000 feet now. We are, it says 20 minutes from our destination, but I'm pretty sure we can get there faster. So I'm actually going to go speed up then. See how far right wing, I believe that's straight. Yep, it is. Take a look at the left wing. There's Dre. Dope. What a dope view right there. In the 777. Alright, let's get ready to turn. Just a second. What is 750 Ti? What does that mean? I have some friends who are really, really good with computers that I can talk to, though, for sure. That do know. Like, I've been talking to a good friend of mine. He built his own computer, and he has like a beast of a computer. And I've been talking to him to help me build my own. That's what my plan is, to go ahead and build. That's what I'm hearing. Everybody's telling me, oh, just build your own PC, so it does exactly what you want it to do. And so I'm like, all right, so let's do it. So I want to build my own PC. The problem is, it's just like, I know it's cheaper to build your own PC. Just the issue is still, it still costs, it still costs money to do it. So I'm still just trying to save up money so that I can even build my own PC. I know that it'd be pretty easy to build it and get that done. I just have to, the hard part is getting the money for it, to be honest with you. Alright, we don't need our land lights anymore. 7 minutes from our next waypoint. Take a look at our flight plan. Let's see who we have around us. I know we have this Dre right there. I know we have a couple other guys with us that we're missing. There's E-Train behind him, and then Skyhawk should be back there somewhere. Maybe that's him up here. Yep, there he is up on the east of us, and then ahead of us we have Infinite Guy, who I don't think is actually in the stream with us today. And yes, we're gonna land at a naval field. That's what San Clemente is. It's a naval field, but people on Infinite Flight don't know that it's a naval field. So look at this, like everybody is landing every type of plane here. I mean, you got 747. I mean, look at this. Like none of these are jets, none of these are C-130s. None of these are military grade aircraft landing right now at NUC. But it's just a very popular place for people to fly to. And one thing I noticed about Infinite Flight is the most popular destinations are the ones that are farthest away. So the reason that NUC is such popular is because, one, it's an island. Two, it can be a challenging approach without approach mode. But a popular flight to do is from NUC to San Diego or to LAX or all the way to Palm Springs, which is a very good flight from NUC to Palm Springs. That's a good 40-minute flight right there. So it's just far away. So I mean, right now, since we don't have global, not many people. I mean, a lot of people fly from there to kind of get a longer flight. Now, I'll tell you this: when global finally comes out, you're probably going to see a lot less flights to places like KNUC, because there's so many more options of places to fly to. Honestly, I would never have flown or flew out of that island before if I had more options. So yes, we are landing at a naval base. And yeah, that's true. That's exactly true what you said. So, but looks like we're gonna be dumb today and landed at San Clementine on runway. What is this? What is the name? What is the name of that runway? I can't see. I think it's 24. Yeah, runway 24. Let's look at the winds. We have elevations 183 feet. Let's keep that in mind.
33 is clear of all runways.
Wind is at 240 at 10 knots. Visibility is 10 miles plus. We have a few clouds that broke in at 600 feet. And altimeter 2988. So not too much to worry about. We have a few clouds at 600 feet. Other than that, we should be just fine on our approach. But yeah, I know you guys been seeing me pop up doing all these really random racing streams and stuff. It's because I've been doing some tests on my internet and a few other things to get it working. Thankfully, it seems like the Infinite Flight streams are working just fine. Quality looks pretty good to me on the recordings and everything, so I'm pretty happy with that. But if you ever have any suggestions, definitely let me know. I'm open for that for sure. Dope. Bishoy is blue 4K at San Clemente. I guess we'll see you on the ground. We definitely could get there fast. I feel like we're going so slow. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I personally love racing. So you're gonna see a lot of racing happening on streams and videos, because I just love racing just as much as I love flying. So you'll see probably an even amount of both on my channel. So if you like racing or flying, definitely subscribe. And if you like one or the other, still subscribe, and you just only watch one or the other. So And don't worry, I'm not offended if you guys, you know, jump on and you see that I'm streaming racing. You're like, oh, it's not Infinite Flight. I'm not offended at all, because I understand, you know, if that's not the kind of game you're into, then it's not the kind of game you're into. Then go watch something else. That's how I am too. If I'm not gonna watch somebody fishing because I don't like fishing. That's just me. Forza Horizon. A good friend of mine, actually Finder Passion, he loves Forza, so he's probably going to be getting the newest Forza, whatever that is. I think it's like 7 or something. But I just got 3 new racing games: Project Cars 2, NASCAR Heat 2, and F1 2017. So those are taking up plenty of time, and they're both a whole lot of fun. So I don't even have time to play all 3 of them, plus Infinite Flight. So I need to get a dope screenshot of this. I got the 3 of us barely in the screen, and he's just barely getting over there. I don't know if I can get all of us at the same time. No, I can't. I can't. Let's get a screenshot of E-Train right here with us behind us, because he has not been able to get on the stream in so long. So I'm gonna get one for him right here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to. There's like something on my screen. I'm trying to get rid of it. Go away. Okay. It's like a little dust thing. It was on my screen. I was like trying to blow it off. Yeah, I really want to do a Voco ATC thing again. I want to do it with IFATS. I don't want to just like have one like random person doing it. But I've been wanting to do it with them for a while. The problem is they're just not, you know, the times that I'm available, they haven't been available. I'm also doing training for ATC with them also, and the same issue, just haven't, you know, I've been busy, and the trainers have been busy, all that good stuff. So I really don't know how high I need to be. So it looks like we're already probably descend to about 5,000 or so. Go ahead and make our turn now to 242.
Blue 116. You're in an active airspace.
Alright, so San Clementine approach is already asking us to contact him. So that's always a good sign when San Clementine has approach. It's always a good sign, because that means that it actually might be organized when you get there. This can be one of the most hectic airports you can ever fly in, because one, it's only one operational airport. Go ahead and request approach. Runway 24 GPS. There's only one runway to land on, and everybody's trying to land at the same time. So you know, when there's no ATC, it's just like crazy. I mean, everybody's all over the ground. People are landing on both sides of the runway. You know, it's really no fun to me to land here unless there's ATC. So I'm glad that we have at least approach online. We may have, yeah, we have approach. It's only approach actually. Yeah, we only have approach on, but that'll work, because that'll kind of sequence us where we need to be. So wish me luck though on this approach, because yeah, it's gonna be tough. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna slow it down to 240. We're gonna drop our altitude down to 5,000.
Descend and
maintain we'll
3,000.
Drop this down. Explore zone. I don't want to get above 250 knots on the descent. So actually, I don't want to descend that fast. Let's go down like 1,000 feet per minute. We can already see our glide slope triangle already, like right where, like right. Oh, snap! Almost. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, thankfully that wasn't the altitude button that I pressed. But yeah, so you can see right there, it's like right above where we are right now. So we're right on the glide slope, even though we're really far away. We're not on the localizer just yet, but we are on the glide slope. So I want to keep that pretty close to where we are. So right now I'm trying out 1,000 feet per minute, and it's just barely staying there. So that's kind of good how I like it. But glide slopes don't only just go straight down at a exact angle; they actually do curve sometimes. So we may see it spike a little bit. So I'm going to drop it down a little bit more to about 1,300 feet per minute, down to 5,000 feet. I'm also going to correct our heading. ATC did tell us that we can resume our own navigation all the way down, so we're going to do that. Follow our flight plan. And let's just take a look at how busy the airport is right now. We have a heck of a lot of people on the ground. We have one person, looks like he's trying to turn to, yeah, take off. And we have, let's see, 1,
Frequency change
3,
approved.
4,
Tango Oscar Mike Alpha
5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 11, 12 aircraft coming in around the same time.
Echo Tango
So even though we have approach on, we do still want to try to do our best to keep separation. We'll go ahead and turn our landing lights on.
Maintain slowest practical speed. Echo
And
Tango
we're still right there on the glide slope. So Zach's going to stay right there. Alright, so he wants us to go as slow as possible, which makes sense because there's so many aircraft ahead of us that we do need to slow down. We're going to go down to like 210 and hit the spoilers. I don't want to stall. I've stalled in the 747 many times and I don't like it.
Requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente. San Clemente approach. November 347 Delta Juliet.
Dre said he's doing a go around. Alright. Bishoy is asking, do you know headings? You don't know headings. Yeah, I know headings. What do you mean by do I know headings?
November 500 Whiskey Foxtrot.
And yeah, BLU Bravo Lima uniform should be my airline ICAO, which basically it is.
November 500 Whiskey Foxtrot is 10 nautical miles west of Oceanside, Muni at 3,000 feet.
Alright.
Requesting GPS
I'm going
approach
to drop it
runway
to
24 at
4,000
San
now.
Clemente. November 339 India Charlie
Actually,
is 20
yeah,
nautical
4,000
miles
work.
south of Orange County at 6,000
Just trying to keep us under the glide slope as much as we
November
can.
500 Whiskey Foxtrot.
We're going as slow. It's pretty slow, but it's pretty crowded around us. If I take a look outside, you'll see we got Skyhawk right ahead of us. We have E-Train literally right off of our tail almost. And I believe who else are we missing? Dre should be around somewhere. I think he said he was going to go around. I don't know if he was going around already or if he was going to go around when we got closer to the airport. I kind of see the then we have Infinite guy off for our left wing right there, so it's like a lot of aircraft. So I won't be surprised if we get the 360. He may tell us to do a 360 or any of us to do a 360.
San Clemente approach. Bravo Lima uniform 69 with you. Monarch 489. Descend and maintain.
So I'm gonna try to slow her down 200 now.
Descend and maintain 1000. Monarch
no flaps just yet. We are 16 nautical miles away from the runway.
Request frequency change. Bravo Lima
we're still below the glide slope. Descending pretty good right now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down to 3,000 now. I'm just kind of slowly, dropping this down a little bit more, And once we get low enough and close enough, probably once we get under 10 nautical miles, maybe even 8, I'll probably go ahead and take control of the aircraft myself. Right now we're just on autopilot, but we're not using approach. So that's one thing that kind of makes me nervous. I have landed here like in a big aircraft using approach, but I have not landed here not using approach. I've landed 737s, A321s, the smaller jet passenger jets, but never a 737. So it's going to be an accomplishment for me personally to make this landing stick.
Siberian 6776.
And Bishoy, you said that in order to be ATC, you need to memorize headings. Okay, well, in that case, I have not memorized them very well. That's something that I also need to work on. Alright, so let's take a look at the situation one more time. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're number 6 in line to land, and let's see, Skyhawk, I think that's right in front of us, is going 171 knots, which is extremely slow. Actually, Skyhawk is going 183, and then Infinite Guy is going 170 knots. I don't think I can even slow down that much, or I'm going to stall. And then behind us, we have E-Train going 196, and we're going 2 away. So again, I don't think I can even get this aircraft to go that slow. To be completely honest with you guys, like my landing speed, oh wow, we're off to the left too. Okay, now I do have a visual of the runway. And I'm gonna go ahead and looks like we're gonna fly over whoever that was, Infinite Guy. We're gonna arm our spoilers now. I'm gonna calibrate. I'm gonna get prepared. I'm going to go ahead and turn off altitude and let's just hope this thing doesn't spike on us again. Alright, there it is.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Let's see if we can get it down. Oh no, come on. Hold it there. Hold it. Alright, man, this is tough. Alright, let's see if we can hold it. Oh, not 189, just for now. We'll put in 5 sets of flaps. Alright, gear down. Alright, now we're too low. Nose back up a little bit. Yeah, speed it to 191. The last time I landed this thing, I had to land pretty fast. Alright, we're gonna go turn the heading off. Gotta be careful because we are very close to stalling. Looks like we no longer have approach. We do have tower. We're calling down landing on. We'll send it. It's kind of tough to control, you know, to focus on controlling the plane during approach and talking to the tower at the same time. So we're already way too low. Alright, we're clear to land. They didn't give us any kind of, you know, 360 or anything like that, so I'm just going to assume we're clear to land. We have 5 sets of flaps. We're going 191 knots right now, and we're too low, and we're still descending. So we need to do our best to keep this baby in the air. So I don't want to add any more flaps, or that's actually going to give us more drag, and we're going to fall even faster. And we're also going to be even more threat of stalling. So it looks like Skyhawk looks, he looks pretty high, but he might make it. I'm not sure. Now we have to remember the elevation is 100 and something feet. So right now we're at 600, but that means we're at 500. And we're catching up to Skyhawk because he's, you know, going a lot. His landing speed is a lot slower than ours. So we're going to probably end up landing right at about 190, 185. To be completely honest with you guys. And so we're going to go hardcore on the reversers when we touch down. We're just to the right of the runway. We're going to come in pretty low. We're going to drop it down to 180. Right, here we come. Oh, I don't know if we're going to make it.
Tower, lot 787, flight of 2. Ready for
nope.
takeoff at runway 24.
Landed it on the
Remaining
grass.
Romeo Lima 667 Alpha Tango, number 1, runway 24, cleared to land. Line up and wait runway 24, Iran Air 781. Echo Tango Romeo.
Not successful.
Flight of 3, Roger. Tango
we're still going
Oscar
100
Mike Alpha Sierra Zulu Super,
First one's
number
up.
2, runway 24, cleared to land. Number 2. Clear to land. Runway 24.
We're okay. I'm gonna let it roll
to the
end of the runway now.
Number 1. Clear to
Not a
land.
good landing.
Runway 24. Romeo Lima 667 Alpha Tango. San Clemente
Yeah, me and
Tower,
Skyhawk basically
lot 787,
crashed.
flight of
Dead.
2.
I mean, he was. I mean, I'm assuming he was flying at 757. He's probably landing about 140, 150 knots, and I came down at 190. So yeah, there was an issue right there for sure. I mean, ATC probably should have told me to go around or to make a, you know, right 360 or something. That's what should have happened in that situation.
Runway 24, lot 787, flight of 2. San Clemente Tower,
But we made it.
57.
I mean, we landed just short of the runway.
Remaining in the pattern.
In real life, there would have been a fence there. There probably would have been some trees. We would have died. That's a fact. Skyhawk is still on the runway. But as far as infinite flight standards, we made it. I did over G on the landing, so y'all saw that pop up.
American 57.
I just kind of landed pretty hard and came down pretty fast.
Request frequency change.
I'm still trying to master landing this thing.
Tower,
Let's see, is ground on? No,
ready for takeoff at runway 24.
No longer need the landing lights or strobe lights. Alright guys, we'll be taxiing to the gate from here, and then we'll be leaving from here and flying to Palm Springs next. I'll wait here and give each train a little gap for him to get in and get in ahead of us.
Frequency change approved, Iran Air 781. Good day. San Clemente Tower, Bravo Lima Uniform 694 nautical miles to the east at 1,100 feet. Inbound for landing.
Dre says he's landing.
American 57, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff. Make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 24.
I'm trying to think in my head right now what I could have did.
Bravo Lima Uniform 69, number 1, runway 24, cleared to land. Number 1.
just a little bit short of the runway. I mean, it wouldn't have been too bad of a landing. I think what may have happened, I don't know, I'm just trying to think. It'd be a lot more helpful if I had been able to watch that replay, because then I really would be able to judge what I did wrong. And I don't mean like just watching like the replay of my perspective, but being able to watch the replay maybe from tower view or from outside of the aircraft somewhere to see where exactly. I know that, I mean, we were in a controlled stall all the way down. It's just I kind of misjudged and just came down just a little bit too early. Landed right before we got to the runway.
Southwest 103, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24.
But other than that, guys, good first flight. Thank you guys for flying with me. I'm not leaving yet. I'm just thanking you guys. Anyone who may, you know, if this is your last stop, welcome to San Clementine. If this is not your last stop, we'll be seeing you in the next flight. There's E-Train right now. Oh, sorry, that's Dre right there. Looks like you got a good landing. I mean, didn't even use half of the runway, so that's always a good sign. But look at this. His plane's landing in twos. That's how busy this airport is. So really, really what we should do is let's taxi straight back to the other end of the runway. Guys, we're not even going to park because we're just going to end up at the end of the line. So let's go ahead and taxi to the end of the runway, runway 24. So I'm going to go ahead and announce taxi to runway 24. And then we'll go ahead and start our second flight from there. And while I wait for those guys to try to skip each other, I'm going to go over here. 55, not very good. We'll save. So next flight, select, start. Hopefully they don't skip me while I'm sitting here.
Bravo Lima uniform 4 kilo, taxiing to runway 24.
Alright, so now I see Bishop Magali over there in blue 4K. So we're going to be taxiing straight to runway 24.
Flight attendant farm doors for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with us. We're committed to making your flight safe and comfortable. But before we depart, we'll conduct a brief safety presentation. This information can help you with your
I'm just going to ignore that guy is
even if you are.
I don't even see
All
his face.
carry-on items should now be stored securely.
I think because there's so many aircraft around me, it keeps popping up and disappearing.
And all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas should be clear. Your mobile phone and other electronic devices
All these
should be
unpatient
turned
people
off.
still got his freaking
Once
reverse,
airborne,
and
we'll
still
let
got
you
his
know when you
spoilers
can
on.
use approved electronic devices. But note that some items,
I don't know what
such as
Skyhawk
phones, may not be
is
used in
for. I
flight
know
at
he's
any
the first in
time.
line up there. Maybe he
You'll
told him
find a
about
list
pollution
of
also.
approved electronic devices in the in-flight information section of Sky Magazine. If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the responsibilities for emergency exit seating on the back of the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket. Are you okay sitting by the emergency exit? If you're unable or prefer not to perform this function, just let us know, and we'd be happy to find you another seat. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened.
Alright, oh no, Skyhawk is making a turn. Skyhawk, go straight, go straight. We're not parking.
To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle or press the latch to release. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, you should keep your seatbelt fastened in case you experience unexpected rough air.
I can tell this
For everyone's
ATC
safety,
guy is probably
federal
so
regulations require
frustrated.
all passengers to comply with the posted placards
Like,
and lighted signs
there's
located throughout the
certain
cabin,
airports
as
that I
well
never
as any
control.
crew member instructions.
This is one of them. Unless it's an extremely
Smoking
slow day,
is not
I never
allowed
control
on any flight,
at San
and
Clemente,
federal law
San
prohibits
Clemente.
tampering with, disabling, or destroying a
I never
restaurant.
control at San Clemente, I never control at LAX, and I never control at San Diego because
Four
those
doors,
two airports
two on
are
each
the
side.
most famous, like the
Two
most
window exits
busiest,
over
most
the
popular,
Each door
and
has
those were all the
detachable
seats
flags
people
to
go
use for locations.
to party.
Life rafts are located
So
in ceiling
I never
compartments
control
front
there, so I
and
feel
center
bad
of
for
the
the person
plane.
who's controlling here.
All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there is a loss of power and cabin visibility is
So he told me the whole position, so
white
I'm going to hold
emergency
here.
lights near the floor
I
will lead
assume
you
he's
to red
going to let
lights
4K
indicating
ahead of us.
exit. Please take a moment to find the exits close to you. And remember, they might be behind.
That, I'm not sure.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen mask. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose
Oh,
now.
you know what I forgot to
Lift the
do?
elastic strap over your head and
I
adjust the
forgot to make a
mask.
flight plan. Oh, crap. Okay,
Breathe
let's do
normally
this
and
very
note that
quickly.
oxygen is flowing.
Clear.
So don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate.
Did he talk to me
Be
yet?
sure to adjust your own mask before helping
Oh, he
others.
hasn't said anything to me yet.
A water evacuation
So I'm going to
is
try to
also
quickly make a
unlikely,
flight
but
plan before
just
he
in case,
contacts us.
life vests are located under your seat in the economy cabin. If you're seated in the first or business class cabin, the life vests are either between your
So
seats,
we
under your
will
seat,
go
or in a compartment under your arm.
Alright, now he
To
said continue
use,
taxi.
pull the tab to remove the vest from its container, and then open the pouch. Flip the vest over your head. Fasten the two straps to the front of the vest,
So
and
I'm
then
gonna
adjust
try
the
to
straps
make this
loosely around your
flight
waist.
plan on the go.
If your
It's
vest
up
has only
10%.
one strap, wrap it around your waist and attach
As
it to
we're
the
making
buckle
our
in
flight
front.
plan, so we'll fly
As
from
we leave the
San Clemente
plane,
Island
inflate the
to
vest by
Catalina
pulling down on
Island,
the
which is a
red
beautiful
tab
island.
at
Can't
the
wait to fly
bottom
there
of the
one day.
vest.
And then we'll
Or
make a
manually
right turn. We're
inflate
actually
it
gonna
by blowing into the
take it
tube at shoulder level. You can activate a light by pulling down on the tab in front.
over here.
If your vest doesn't have a tab, the light will activate automatically in the water. If necessary, we'll distribute infant life vests or other flotation devices for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Also, most seat cushions can be used for flotation.
Hold position.
Now,
Oh God,
before
who
we
is
take
this
off, be
stupid
sure your seat
person
is upright and locked.
pulling in
Your
front of
tray
me?
table is put
I'm
away,
pretty sure
and all
he didn't tell
carry-on
you to
items
drive
are
through my
properly
plane and
stowed.
kill me. We've died. How
As we
many times
come
have
to
we
the
died?
cabin for our final
Has anybody been
safety
keeping count?
Please let us know if
We've
you
died
have
what,
any
like
questions.
5 times this
And finally,
stream so
now
far.
would be a
We've
good
only
time
done
for
one flight.
everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
Hold
Thanks
position.
for your attention.
Tango Oscar
Enjoy your
Mike
flight.
Alpha Sierra Zulu Super. Please follow
Alright.
instructions.
Flight plan is
Hold
created so
position.
you guys
Bravo
can go
Lima
ahead and
uniform
copy it
4
when you
kilo.
like.
Attention all aircraft. Airport is busy.
Skyhawk Gaming is asking, what is infinite passenger?
San Clemente
It's in the App Store,
November
so I don't know
Alpha
if you
Victor
fly
Yankee.
with
Ready to taxi.
an iPhone or an Android. Actually,
November
doesn't even
Alpha
matter.
Victor Yankee.
Just go to
Continue
wherever
taxi.
you get apps from
Continue taxi.
and
November
search
Alpha
Infinite
Victor
Passengers.
Yankee. Tango Oscar Mike
And it's
Alpha
basically
Sierra
a
Zulu
app.
Super.
It's
Continue
a
taxi.
companion app to
Continue
Infinite
taxi.
Flight.
Tango
It
Oscar
syncs
Mike
with
Alpha
Infinite
Sierra
Flight,
Zulu Super.
and that's where I get all of
Tango
my
Oscar
my
Mike
sounds
Alpha
from, like
Sierra
all the
Zulu
sounds
Super.
of the
Continue taxi.
safety videos and the V-rotate and you know 1,500. You know what I'm saying? All those noises, those extra sounds that don't come in Infinite Flight, they come through that app, and also that app is used to create or fly for a virtual airline. Look at this other person. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend like that's not happening right now. Anyways, so you can also use this app, the Infinite Passenger app, to create your own virtual airline, or you can join in on somebody else's virtual airline like mine, which is called Blue Arrow, by the way, that's in the description. And you can make money, you can buy aircraft. There's like a ranking system where you can see where your airline ranks versus everyone else's, judged on how much money you've made or how many flights you've done. Depends on how you want to search it. It's pretty cool. I've downloaded it maybe 2 months ago now, and I don't fly without it. Literally every flight that I do, I use with it, unless I'm using an aircraft that I don't own yet on there, or unless I know that I'm going to crash or I know that I'm going to do some risky stuff. It also judges how you fly. So when you see on my screen that it may say over G or flying too fast under 10,000 or whatever, that's all from the Infinite Passenger app. So it kind of gives you, doesn't really give you tips. It just kind of tells you when you do stuff wrong. It'd be cool if it told you what to do better, but it just kind of gives you your passenger satisfaction rating every time you fly.
San Clemente ground. Siberian 6,776.
4K, you said you died?
Alpha India Papa
You're still
Hotel
sitting
Oscar
there.
November flight of 10. Please follow instructions.
You don't look dead to
Delta
me.
76 heavy.
I mean,
Continue
if you're
taxi.
dead, then I can taxi in
Continue
front of
taxi.
you, but you don't look
Delta
very dead to me.
76 heavy.
It looks like this F-22 is about to die, though. He's dead. Look at that. Upside down. How do you do that sitting still?
6,776. Thank you.
Alright, we died for the 11th time.
Bravo Lima uniform 4 kilo.
I definitely enjoy flying on the airport personally, but I like to fly on the training service. I know that all you guys have not yet graduated to grade 3, so you can get the airport service. So I also enjoy flying with you guys, so I like to fly on these training server flights and just have some good times with you guys. But when I'm not flying with you, I'm on the airport server.
Bravo Lima Uniform 4 Kilo.
Alright, let's go ahead and contact Tower.
San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Coriner 1 is on final runway 24.
Oh, look at that, Cessna.
Full stop. Coriner 1, Roger.
Landing right there.
San Clemente Tower. November
Brakes.
nautical miles to the northeast of 3,300.
Alright, we're number 4 in line. Take off.
Requesting runway 24. Coriner 1. Number
Next stop is Palm Springs.
Clear to land.
And no, we will not be going to 230. That's too high. I mean, it's not too high. Let's see. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go to 230. We'll gun it to 230 as fast as we can, because we're gonna have to descend like ASAP. Because basically, when we get to this waypoint right here, we're gonna want to be at 7,000 feet. I think, yeah, 7,000 feet. So we're gonna want to be at this waypoint. We're going to be at around 4,000 or 3,000. I can't remember. Probably 3,000. I think we'll get there. I'm not looking at my charts. I should be right now. So we'll definitely be at our cruising altitude though before we even get to this first waypoint at Airline Island. So I'm not worried about that. So we can get some very high vertical speed on the way up to Catalina. Probably go about 4,000 feet per minute on the way up to flight level 230. So let's go ahead and set that at 9 right here, so I don't forget to do this. And once we get over 10,000 as usual, we'll go a little faster.
Number 1, clear to land. Runway 24, November Alpha Victor Yankee.
But yeah, so flight plan is from San Clemente to Palm Springs, landing at runway 1 left at Palm Springs, and then cruising altitude will be flight level 230 at 23,000 feet, and then we'll be cruising at so we'll cruise at probably about 320 knots, I think. 230 is risky, but we're going to do it.
San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Alpha India Papa Hotel Oscar November flight of 10. You're in an active airspace. Please contact San Clemente.
Go ahead and do 230. We're going to push it. We got to get there fast. We're going to descend very soon. While we're waiting, though, I'm going to go ahead and get a descent calculator on my computer so that we can find out how, when we need to descend. Yep, just pretending right now that I'm not seeing that. C-130 just fly through my right wing.
6,100 feet. Inbound for landing. Attention all aircraft. Airport is busy. Expect delays.
Yeah, we have a lot of traffic out here. Let's see, we have two jets and airliner coming down right now. Let's see what 2 jets are landing. See if we can get those on the radar. Sorry about that.
November 103 Mike Charlie Super. You're in an active airspace. Please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75.
I'm looking for.
Number 1. Clear to land.
Okay, there he is.
24.
Come on,
Alpha
not
India
that jet,
Papa
not that
Hotel
jet.
Oscar November flight
Okay,
of 10.
well, oh wow.
November 654 X-ray Papa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's about to die. Wow, he's going way too fast. He better go around or he is not going to make it. Yeah, I think he just died.
Enter straight in runway
I think he just died.
Enter straight in runway 24. All Nippon 373. November 654 X-ray Papa. Runway 24. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Yeah, one of these days we'll do another stream where we do jet skiing. We've done that one time. And it was alright. It was fun. It was fun, definitely fun. But I kind of want to do something that's a little more organized next time. We just kind of like flying around at high speeds. It got boring really fast. Alright, so this freaking FA-18 just skipped us. So did the Monarch. And the C-130.
Lufthansa 792 Heavy.
Is there ATC right now?
Enter straight in runway 24. Lufthansa 792 Heavy. Edited 8888. Runway 24. Cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff.
Alright, so we'll be at initial altitude of
8,888. Bravo Lima Uniform 4 Kilo. Line up and wait runway 24.
Target
Line up and wait runway 24. Bravo Lima Uniform 4 Kilo.
I'm not sure what our distance is going to be yet, so I'll wait till we get up there and then I'll calculate that.
Please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. All Nippon 373. Number 1. Runway 24. Clear to land. Number 1. Clear to land. Runway 24. All Nippon 373. Bravo Lima Uniform 4 Kilo. Runway 24.
Please be patient. Shoutouts come at the end of the stream.
San Clemente Tower. Echo Zulu Yankee 1921 Heavy. Ready for takeoff at runway 24. Departing straight out. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 24.
Alright, so we're going to hold short here at runway 24.
Echo Zulu Yankee 1921 Heavy.
And wait for the other guys to get out of the way. See anybody else landing right now? I don't see anybody on final.
Echo Zulu Yankee 1921 Heavy. Line up and wait runway.
We got Blue 16, Blue 69 behind us, it's Dre, and then we have E-Train behind us, and then I believe who's that in front of us? Who's that in front of us?
Tower. Jordanian 288 is 26 nautical miles to the northeast at 8,200 feet. Inbound for landing.
Blue 4K, Captain Frost, that's what it was. I was like, who was in front of us? I forgot we picked up somebody when we got here. I believe Skyhawk should be in line back there somewhere too. So wait for the clear. He should be giving us a lineup and wait any second. Actually, we have F-22 coming down the land right now. Looks like he's going to land on the grass or the taxiway. I'm not sure what his plan is. And he's dead. I love how when somebody dies, I love when you crash, it just like shows that you just go through everything. It's pretty funny. Alright, so tell me to line up and wait. There's aircraft on the way, so I'm waiting for the aircraft to pass by, but I will go ahead and get this ready. I'll turn the landing lights on, tail lights on. But acknowledge that we said that. Release the parking brakes and start rolling onto the runway.
Line up and wait runway 24. Enter straight in runway 24. India Foxtrot.
You want me to expedite my lining up and waiting? Okay.
Line up and wait runway 24. Blue 116.
Will do, sir.
Blue 116. Please expedite. November 178 X-ray Quebec. Request frequency change.
Alright, slow down because this thing can't turn as fast as some of you aircraft can.
Clear to land. Number 1.
Alright, let's jump inside the cockpit now though.
Runway 24. Lufthansa 792
Alright, we're clear for takeoff. We will be making a right turn. We'll be banking to the right once we get off the ground. Probably won't take it over 600 feet.
Blue 116.
Rotate.
Cleared for takeoff. Line up and wait runway 24.
Alright, here we go. Just calibrate, make sure that's set up. Oh, we're already off of the ground. 9 knot headwind. We're already rotating. That was pretty quick. Positive climb.
Bravo Lima Uniform 69.
Yep,
Ready
you're
for
up.
takeoff at runway 24. Remaining in the pattern. November 178 X-ray.
We're already climbing at 6,000.
Frequency change approved. Good day. Bravo Lima
The nose down about 4,000. Let's get it under control before we decide to start banging to the right. We're gonna go down to 4,000 feet a minute.
San Clemente Tower.
And then hit speed at 225. And then we'll make our right turn to the Catalina via walk.
Bravo Lima Uniform 69. Runway 24. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
And then we'll enjoy the view as usual.
Bravo Lima Uniform 4 Kilo. Frequency change approved. Good
and
day.
there's a screenshot. Bam! Love it.
Bravo Lima Uniform 4
Let's go up a little bit
Good
on
day.
flaps to 5. We're just passing about 4,000 feet now.
Enter straight in runway 24. San Clemente Tower.
Zoom out
Echo
on the
Tango
map.
Romeo 105 flight of 3. Ready for takeoff at runway 24. Departing east. Lufthansa 792 Heavy. Roger. Edited 8,888. Make a right 360.
So
for
far, so
Stacy.
good.
Making a right 360. Edited 8,888. San Clemente Tower. Dragon
Say goodbye to San Clemente Island. And there's a blue 69 right behind us.
Number 2. Runway 24. Clear to land. Nautical miles to the east of 3,600 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 24. November 748 Echo Bravo. Hold short of runway 24. Holding short runway 24. November 748
7,000 feet. That's more flaps. Alright, now that we're out of here, we're going to go ahead and contact San Clemente Approach. We'll check in.
Ready for takeoff at runway 24, departing south. Dragon 24 Heavy.
That's a squad behind us right there. Alright, and then we'll request altitude change for 23,000 and 23,000. So, alright, we're above 10,000 now. We're rid of the flaps, so to stand by. Give it a little bit more speed. Go to 295 on the climb. And again, we are climbing extremely fast. We're going up to 4,000 feet per minute. I love this view right here. Look at those engines. So dope. Alright, since we're above 10,000, we're going to turn off the landing lights. Flyby view. Still got about 9 knots of wind, but that's in our tail, on the tailwind. Take a look outside, look at the map. We should, this is probably, no, that's Kyle. Looking for Captain Frost. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He just passed Catalina Island. One day, we're going to be doing a flight to here, to, I think it's Catalina. Yeah, Catalina. It's a very challenging approach. If you've never flown there, it's a very challenging approach. We'll have to do a flight there. Probably won't be flying a 747 there, that's for sure. It's challenging to even land a general aviation plane there, so we'll probably just take a 208, Cessna 208 or something, maybe even a private jet. Not sure yet. That'll be for another day, another stream. Alright, so we are about a minute away from our first waypoint, which is going to be Sierra X-Ray Charlie. And we're only a few thousand away from our cruising altitude. I knew we could get up here pretty darn quickly. And there it is, Catalina Island right there. Yeah, look at that airport. So the airport is elevated very high. And it's really hard to see when you're approaching. I mean, unless you took off from the airport. If you just, you know, fly from some other destination to there, it's kind of tough to find the airport. I've always had trouble landing there when, you know, taking off from somewhere like San Diego or something like that. I've done that flight on X-Plane 11. It was really fun. It was beautiful. The only issue I had on that flight was that it was some low clouds, so I couldn't even see the mountains. Because the island is basically nothing but mountains. So far, so good, though. Another screenshot. Man, look at that reflection of the water. Let's take another one. I wonder if they made any changes to how the water looks on global. I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, I like how it looks now. It looks pretty. I like how the water reflects over it, especially when you're flying real low over the water. It looks really cool. Alright, so we are just about at our cruising altitude. And we have Blue 4K right ahead of us. He's actually pretty far ahead of us, isn't he? Actually, no, he's not. He's right there. And we'll go ahead and speed up to what we said with 320 knots as our cruising speed. And also, we'll take a look right now as see we're about 117 nautical miles. What was that? Yeah, 116 nautical miles from our destination. And about wait. Okay, let's change that to distance to next. There it is. Alright, 91 miles. So we're 91 miles away from our next waypoint. I'm going to put that in my my descent calculator on my computer, so you can't see it, but believe that I'm typing in 90 right now. And we need to descend now, I guess. Let's see this. What if we did 50 miles away? I'm gonna just type in a bunch of random numbers to see what we'll do when we get 65 miles away from our. Okay, yeah, that works. Perfect. All right, so when we get 65 miles away, which is about 20 miles from now, we will descend at 1,700 feet per minute for Ionu, however you say that next waypoint. So once we're about 65 miles away, we'll descend at that rate, and that'll get us to 7,000 when we get there. So if you ever wonder, how do I decide what my descent rate should be? Well, there's a few ways you can do that. You can use math, which I'm not good at. So you can do what the rest of the world does and use a calculator. You can also just Google descent calculator on Google, and then you'll find one. That's how I found mine. There's Ty 23 Heavy below us, way below us. He's only at 11,000 feet. Looks like Captain 4K is higher than us, or is we the same? I'm not sure. Oh, he's at 23,000 now, so he's going 455. We're actually going just a little bit faster. But I'm not sure if... Actually, 320 is nothing for all of us. 320 is a pretty good generic speed for most of us. I mean, I can go up to about, I think, 350 without overspeeding. I think the Airbus A321 can only go about 320, 315 or something like that. But we're gonna cruise right here for now and enjoy the view. Now we will be serving drinks on this flight. There is orange Fanta, my favorite, and what else we got? We got some hot Cheetos and Takis. Of course, you gotta have the Takis that come with the hot Cheetos.
Island at 32,000 feet. Flying VFR. Kilo Lima Mike 27 Super. Roger.
It's all good, E-Train. I appreciate you flying with us on that first flight and sticking around with us as long as you could. I know you got stuff to do. So I'll catch you next time. I'm glad you finally were able to join in on the flight with us. It was a lot of fun. So the second flight, I'm hoping that we make it. That I have a better landing on the second flight. But I'll catch you next time, man. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. I will not be streaming tomorrow on Sunday. That is a fact for the most part. You never know. Now, I may just get like a patch of time, but I don't even know what I'm going to stream. If I stream, don't be disappointed if it ain't Infinite Flight. But for sure on Monday, I will be streaming. So catch you then at 12:30 Zulu.
Air France 1170.
Who is on this frequency?
Descent to 4,000.
Oh, how do we get back on San Clementine's frequency? Let's switch to Marietta. French Valley. I don't even know where that is, but we're gonna switch to it. Oh snap! I wasn't paying attention. Thank you very much. All right, we need to start descending. Now we're at freaking 60 miles out, so we got to descend about 2,000 feet per minute. Alright, spoilers out. Look at this thing slowed down. And you can see our spoilers are out. Let's jump to the wing view. And we will start descending down to, I think I said 7,000. We're descending a little late. I just missed our top of descent because I was talking and I wasn't paying attention. So we're getting our speed down first. One thing that will change our descent rate though is once I slow down, I'll have more time to get down, if you get what I'm saying. So when I calculated our descent, I calculated us flying at 320 knots, 70 miles, 65 miles away at 320 knots. We would get there at exactly 7,000 feet. But now, if I slow it down to 250 or less, it's possible that we can still make it there at a slower speed. So I'm gonna get our speed down to about 235 if possible, and we're gonna descend about 2,000 feet per minute because we did miss our top of descent. So we kind of have to hurry up and get down. We only have 8 minutes to get there. We're gonna recalculate as if we're flying at 250. Yeah, so we should still be able to make it. We're at what, 15 miles now? Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be alright. So I'm descending at, we'll do 240 knots, 240 knots. Down 1,700 feet per minute. We'll go up to 1,800. I think we should be okay there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to 2,000 just to be safe. But we should be just fine. So we can see Blue 4K ahead of us is already at 20,000 feet. We're about descending at the same time, so that's good. Alright, so let's take a look at the map again. For you who have just joined us, we just took off from San Clemente. Took off from runway 24, I think is the name of it. Made a right turn over Catalina Island and then flew direct to Yanu, however you say that. And we have to be careful because these mountains right here in this area right here towards our waypoint. Now I've flown the route, not this exact route, but I've flown to Yanu from San Diego. And so you gotta be careful. You do not want to be below 7,000 feet around these mountains because these mountains are about around 6,000-ish feet. I'm not exactly sure how high they are. You know, I could probably check Sky Vector right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that because 7,000 might be too low, and we don't want to end up crashing in the mountains. So the last thing you want to do in your airplane is crash in the mountains. So I'm going to type it up on my computer and find out what the peaks of those mountains are. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, actually, wow, yeah, we're just going to be extremely close. So where we're going, the peaks of those mountains are about 6,900 feet is about where those mountains are going to be. And so that this bottom dark brown, I don't know if you can see it, the brown area closest to our next waypoint should be around 6,900 feet in elevation. And so this other big brown spot close to the airport is actually at 11,200 feet of elevation. So keep that in mind as we're flying in. And Palm Springs, I believe, is how high is Palm Springs? 477 feet. So we need to make sure we remember that. Speaking of Palm Springs, the wind is at 050 at 4 knots. Visibility 10 statute miles, clear. I don't know what 38 MO1 means. Altimeter 2973. So yeah, we have pretty good visibility, pretty good weather out there. Both sides are in the green, so we'll be landing at 31 left as we have planned. Looks like there's no ATC at the moment, but we usually don't have too many issues flying in the Palm Springs. So let's check. We're at 14,000 feet now. Let's make sure that we're descending at a pretty good amount of time. We're already passing 4K somehow. Let me slow our speed down. We're also lower than him too. I'm actually going to change this to like 7,200 just to be safe, just in case for whatever reason I miscalculated and we're too low when we get there. see, how fast is he going? He's going 196 knots. Wow, pretty slow. Oh, congratulations, Captain Frost, on your grade 3. I didn't realize you were grade 3 already. I thought you were still grade 2. I think I saw the landing competition on the Infinite Flight opening screen. I think I added it to my calendar. I'm not sure, at 3 p.m.? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it or not. But I do have it on my calendar, so if I'm free when it happens, I'll be there. So it's Dre saying go to Tivuk, which is our next waypoint. We could definitely fly straight there, and that actually would help us miss those higher mountains. So that could, you know, that's actually a really good idea. So let's do that. We will fly direct to Tivuk, because that'll send us right between those peaks, which sounds kind of bad, but you get what I'm saying. So we're gonna change our heading to 50 now. Take a little shortcut, but as you can see, like you can already see out the front of our aircraft. You can see those peaks of those mountains. So on the right side, that's the mountain that I was talking about. So making it turn to the left will send us between. And in this case, we actually need to be lower because we can be a lot closer to the airport. Especially for me being in a bigger aircraft, I'm going to need as much space as possible. I'm also going to slow down our descent rate too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are descending to our
So looks like we do have Palm Springs Tower online, but I'm not going to contact them just yet.
All portable electronic devices are securely stowed so that we may secure the cabin for arrival.
Alright, you know what that means? We're below 10,000 feet. We caught out the blue 4K. Still got blue 69 behind us. We did lose we lost E-Train because he had to bail out. He had to go. I think he had family coming over, so he's not able to finish his flight, but he did catch his first one. I don't see Skyhawk though. I don't maybe he didn't fly with us on the second flight. Alright, so we're really close. Like, we're really close. So I'm gonna go ahead now and contact Palm Springs Tower. Just let them know we're inbound landing. I'll just let them know we're inbound for landing. And this is a really good idea by It's Dre to fly in between these mountains, because we would be over there. We're already lower than those mountains, and we're at 8,000 feet. So those charts that I looked at may not be correct.
November 162 Alpha
I'm hoping
Whiskey.
that we can clear at
Contact
6,000
Los Angeles
feet.
Center on 133.1.
We'll go ahead and
Springs
set,
Tower.
make sure this is set to 31 left.
Is 26 nautical miles to the northwest.
Turn the landing lights on.
Feet.
I'm also going to turn our
Landing.
terrain
Contacting Los Angeles Center
turn our
on
terrain warning so we can
133.1.
kind of see.
November 162
So right there, that
Alpha
red
Whiskey.
area, that's
Springbok
over there.
203. You're in an active airspace.
Yellow
Please
area is right
contact
there.
Palm Springs Tower on
And then there's a green area where right after that mountain, where elevation is going to drop dramatically. So
Palm Springs Tower, Springbok 203, inbound on the ILS.
I'm a little worried. We
Runway
might be getting a little bit
left.
too low. We don't want that yellow
Number 1.
or that
Runway
red
31
area to
left.
get
Clear
ahead
to
of
land.
us.
Number
Alright, we're
1.
number 1.
Clear to land.
Actually, we're number 2
Runway
for the
31
land. Runway
left.
31 left.
Springbok 203. Blue 116.
Alright, let's turn our spoilers off.
Number
Don't
2.
know. We
Runway
don't need
31
those
left.
anymore.
Clear to land. Number 2. Clear to land. Runway 31 left. Blue 116.
Alright, this peak right ahead of us is so close.
Palm Springs Tower, November 408 Papa Sierra. Ready
And the
for
runway's going to be right off our
runway
left side, so we need to get
13
slowed down
Departing
too.
straight out.
Yeah, I think we're clear. We're going to be clear of this mountain. We're good. We're clearing this mountain by a few hundred feet, so we should be fine. Calibrate, get ready to turn in. Because basically, once we turn in, we're already going to be on that glide slope. We're already too high also. So we're going to go ahead and... Don't over G on me. Don't over G on me. Okay, we're good. We need to be about 3,000 feet, literally coming into Palm Springs. Yeah, I should be used to this route by now. I've flown to Palm Springs so many times, but I always fly the wrong way. I usually go over to the airport off of the right side to TRM, and actually get you out of the way of all the mountains.
Blue 116.
Alright, he wants me to go our best forward speed, which is going to be basically our slowest practical speed, because compared to the aircraft that are flying behind us, we're going to be extremely slow.
Departing south.
Alright, descending to 3,000. If we can see, our glide slope is catching up with us slowly.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway
I'm not going to put any flaps out just yet.
Corporate 82.
I may put one out in a second here. We're going to go ahead and make our left turn at 310, which is going to be our final approach course.
Palm Springs Tower, November 408 Papa Sierra. Ready for takeoff at runway 13 right. Remaining in the pattern. Maintain best forward speed. Blue 116.
Let's see,
November
something I'm missing. I'm missing
Papa
something.
Sierra.
Okay, gear.
Hold short of runway 31 right.
Do we have visual of the runway yet?
Palm Springs Tower,
Not
Air
yet.
France 927 is
I think we
17
might, after we
nautical
finish this
miles
turn, we'll
to the
probably have
north at
visual.
8,900 feet. Inbound for landing.
Alright, we're
Palm
good. 3,000
Springs
would be
Tower,
perfect for
Shamrock
us as we turn in.
782 Super is 15 nautical miles to the northwest at 3,000 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 13
Yeah,
left.
there it is.
Cleared for
Airport. I have
takeoff.
visual of the airport.
Runway
Land lights are already
31
on.
right. Corporate 82.
I will put the flaps to
Shamrock
1.
782
Actually 5.
Super.
Put it 5.
Enter left downwind runway
We have a
31
7 knot
left.
headwind.
Enter left downwind
We'll
runway
turn off
31
the
left.
terrain warning
Shamrock
now.
782 Super.
I think we're going to hide the terrain in general. Declutter some things, and as we can see, our glide slope is catching up with us.
Corporate 82.
Down to
Frequency change
191.
approved. Good day. Infinite flight 1738. Frequency
calibrate,
change approved.
and we're gonna
Good
set
day.
altitude
Frequency
is now
change
in our
approved.
hands.
Corporate 82. Good day. Palm Springs Tower.
And I do
Bravo
have
Lima
visual.
Uniform 4 kilo is
Flight
4
attendants,
nautical
please
miles
prepare for
to
landing.
9,700
Still.
feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 31 left.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and gear down.
Frequency change approved. Infinite flight 1738. Good day. Bravo Lima Uniform 4 kilo make a right 360 for spacing. Making a right 360.
Like, it's crazy
Bravo
how
Lima
much
Uniform
I'm
4
dropping,
kilo.
and I'm flying it at 191 knots right now. Nose is up, and we're dropping at 1,300 feet per minute already. Alright, we're going to turn the heading off, and go ahead and start making our turn.
Shamrock 782 Super. Enter left downwind runway 31 left. Enter left downwind runway 31 left. Shamrock 782 Super.
Alright, we're low. We are low. 195. I don't want to put any more flaps because that's going to make the nose go up even more. See if we can add some trim. There we go.
1,000.
Yeah, like, look at how fast we are descending right now. Alright, I'm taking the flaps out. We're at 1,000 feet and we're still 3 miles out. Remember, the airport elevation is 400 feet. Was it a 400? I think it was 400 feet. So we're coming in pretty fast, but I want to clear, as you can, if you look just off, oh crap, wrong button. Armed. Okay, there we go. If you look, you can't really see it anymore, but there's a mountain
Palm
right
Springs
before,
Unicum.
like a hill,
Shamrock 782
right before the runway,
Super is on
and I want to make sure we clear
runway
that.
31 left. Palm Springs Unicum. November
we're
408 Papa Sierra. Taxiing to runway 31 left.
Not
Palm
exactly
Springs
on it
Unicum.
just yet.
Shamrock 782 Super is on final. Runway 31 left. Palm Springs Unicum. Virgin 395
I literally at this
heavy.
configuration,
Holding
I could
short
land right
runway
here.
31
Ooh.
left. Palm Springs Unicum. Shamrock
come.
782 Super is
Coming
on
in
final.
hot.
Runway 31 left.
Oh, we're coming in so fast. Wow, we landed at 180 knots. 190 knots.
Palm Springs Unicum. Virgin 395
Brakes
heavy
on.
is taking
Oh,
off
we're not
runway
able to get in the
31
runway.
left. Departing straight out. Palm Springs Unicum.
We made it though. We didn't get any over G.
Super is on
That's
final.
surprising.
Runway 31 left.
Alright, and we'll let it roll to the end. And we made it. Wow, that was intense. Landing at 190 knots ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. I will make a left turn right here. Exit the runaway. And welcome to Palm Springs, California.
Virgin 395 Heavy is taking off runway
Thank you guys
31
again
left,
for flying Blue Arrow.
Straight out.
Serviced by Lufthansa Airlines. I'm gonna see if I can get over here so we can watch our people land. Let's pull this up, flaps up. We landed with literally 1 notch of flaps. I probably would have had to be at maybe 200 knots or something to land with more flaps. Alright, so as we're taxiing to the gate, I'm gonna see if we can watch the other guys come in.
Palm Springs
Virgin.
Unicum. Bravo Lima uniform 4 kilo is on final. Runway 31 left.
Let's see, where are they? Are they still in the air? See, I see Dre, I see 4K. Okay, cool. So they're still on final. So we should be able to get to the gate. I mean, we were going so fast. We should be able to get to the gate by the time they get. So there it is. Now I can spot Blue 69.
Palm Springs Unicum. November 408 Papa Sierra is taking off runway 13 left, departing straight out.
Yeah, he's about 3 miles out now, it looks like.
Shamrock 782 Super, crossing
runway
31 left.
We got 2 aircraft, 1 aircraft crossing the runway, 1 other landing. All right, we're gonna pull off to the side right here so we can try to watch. Let's park right here. This will work. And hit the brakes, and we'll switch to a tower and see if we can see. Come on. Ah, there it is. All right, here comes. It's Dre. Delta 747. I wonder what his landing speed is. He's only at 170 knots. Very smooth. We landed at almost 190 knots is what we landed at. He only landed at 170. You must have a very light plane, I assume. Or you could be on the same configuration as us and we just suck. But good landing. Looks good, man. I'm gonna take a real quick screenshot for you. I'll post it into Discord. There it is. All right, let's see. We should have 4K coming in a second. Who is that? Oh, what? Something did I think Infinite Flight just crashed. Because I didn't crash. Oh, wait. I think I did hit the brakes, right? I hit the brakes. Oh, yeah, I remember I hit the brakes. I think the plane just kept going and it just taxied off the runway and then I crashed. No way. Okay. I don't know. Can somebody else tell me if I actually crashed? Because they just told me that I crashed.
Bravo Lima uniform 4 kilo is in
Brakes on. There we go.
advisories.
I think that's what happened. I really think that's what happened. Alright. The tower. Aren't you working? Now it wants to be weird. There we go. Alright, so right now he's too far for me to double tap on him. Oh, what I could do is go to free camera.
Palm Springs Unicum, Shamrock 782 Super, taxiing to runway 31 left. Palm Springs Unicum, Air France 3397
Oh, there he is.
Heavy,
Here he comes.
taxiing to runway 31 left.
All right, you're on the spotlight right now. You better land it good. You better land it good because we were watching you. All three of us. I think he's the last one too. I think he's the last one landing. Alright, seatbelt signs off. All this stuff off. Here he comes at 141 knots. There's a flare. A little early on the flare. And he's down.
Palm Springs Unicum,
Welcome to
Shamrock 782 Super,
Palm Springs, California.
runway 31 left.
Exit runway left when able and contact ground on what the heck is the ground frequency? I don't know. Contact Unicom 122.95. Alright, well, we all made it here safely, except for apparently I crashed into the gate somehow while I wasn't looking. So, but I made it. And yeah. But again, guys, thank you for joining me again. It was a good time. I don't usually stream on Saturdays. It was a nice little change from the schedule. But I'll be back on Monday morning, my time. It's my morning, 12:30 Zulu as usual. Unless anything comes up, that's where I'll be. Don't know where we'll be flying from yet, but I'll let you know when we get there. And if you want more information from me or anything like that, hit me up on Discord, hit me up on Instagram. All that stuff is in the description right below. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. As we watch Blue 4K taxi back to the gate, hopefully he'll make it all the way there safely without doing what I did. But anyways, let's go back real quick and look at how we did in Infinite Passengers. I got a Z. Oh, because I crashed. You crashed. If you choose to save this flight, the new value of this plane will be $50,000 for scrap metal. Okay. Okay, but I didn't crash. Like, we landed, we got to the gate, it was all good, and then we looked away to watch It's Dre, and then all we see is our plane going belly up on the other side of the Palm Springs International Airport. So I don't know what happened. We're going to ignore that. So I still have the aircraft, and that doesn't count against our airline. So, all right, let's swipe up on that. We'll head back to here. I think he's gone now. It's because I have my connections gone. Let's see. Nope. Yes. No. Yeah. No. Let's see. There is. Okay. Cool. All right. So again, guys, thank you for watching another Blue Game stream on Infinite Flight. I'll catch you guys next time. Remember, you have 3 choices. Either you give up, you give in, or you give it all you got. So I'll see you guys next time. Remember, peace, love, and God bless you. Chew.